Hi everyone, this is LAX 2011. We are from group 19. Today we are going to make our second video for my community. Let's introduce ourselves, guys.
Hi, my name is Praveen Arjulan. My matrix number is 188405 and I'm from Mechanical Engineering Department.
Okay, my name is Yusuf Hassan bin Abidin. My matric number is 188216 and I'm from Department of Aerospace Engineering.
Hi everyone, my name is Nathaniel Naradil. My matric number is 189224 and I'm from Department of Aerospace Engineering.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin Laxopalin. My matric number is 186846. I'm from Aerospace Engineering Department.
Hello guys, my name is Stephen. I'm like UJN. My matric number is 188133. I'm from Department of Aerospace Engineering.
Hello everyone, my name is Kumarsan Analaki Manora. My matric number is 190657 and I am from Department of Aerospace Engineering.
So guys, we are asked to discuss about the plot and the character and the story flow for the team that we have chosen for My Comic Strip 1. So the team that we have chosen in our group discussion video 1 is attitude is more powerful than
Attitude matters more than education.
yeah, sorry, attitude matters more than education.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the plot and the character, how many characters that we want to put in our comic.
About the flow, how
Yes.
it's going to be.
Before that, everyone has your own idea, right? So everyone has told their view on the story of the comic first. So
Let's have a brainstorm of
brainstorm of
what we
ideas.
do.
So why don't you start, Kumar?
I have an idea. The story is from a student. He's the clever boy. He didn't go out, didn't do the activities anymore. He's only actually studying, doing revision. He's good in studies. He got a good pointer in the university level. But in lack of in lack of skills, like soft skills, yeah. His lack of soft skills because he's not engaging himself with the outer environment. So after he graduate, then when he go to the job, in the interview he not can excel himself. He's not good in interview. So we can tell the moral values the lack of communication skill.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. But my question is, what the lack of communication skills got to do with it? I quite didn't understand. Can anyone of you clear me about this?
I have one more question about the idea. Like, I feel the story that you have told is too lengthy, and we are asked to do one page of comic strip. So how are we going to summarize it and put into one page of
Sorry
comic?
to interrupt. It's just a brainstorm of idea.
Yeah.
So it depends on how we're going to manipulate the story.
And later we can edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we're going to make it into a comic strip. So,
But I think first foremost, it's very important for us to get a
Get an
story.
idea.
I mean, according to our main team.
Okay.
We don't want to go navigate. I mean, around with it. Okay.
So back to your question.
Okay.
Nathaniel?
Yeah.
But what is like what Kumarison said just now, it and what you asked, there's a relation. I
Okay.
mean, there's something related with education and attitude.
Okay.
Because when nowadays graduates, they have the education on one hand, but the attitude they don't have. So whenever they go to interview for work, to get work, basically, they first interviewers see the pointers, their education, but then the most important is attitude. If they don't have the right attitude, they wouldn't have accept. Even if just take an example, you are the employee. So will you accept a student with a good grade and bad attitude?
No, I won't.
So maybe I just trying to explain us.
Okay, thank you, Nathaniel. That was a very good
Because
explanation.
back to your question, you asked me about what is attitude like. This attitude like is more to introvert.
Okay,
Not friendly with the others.
Not
So when go to
socially,
not socialized.
cannot
So when we
cooperate.
when we go to the industry, so in industry you need to more to talk. You need to engaging with the authority. You need to take the others' ideas, opinions. You need to more extrovert.
Okay.
So maybe the attitude you can say from this story.
Okay, that's actually something very interesting. Okay, any one of you guys have
I would
any
like
other
to
storyline?
alter the storyline that he said. Maybe we can change the storyline like more like, as you said, he's good in studies, but instead of being an introvert, he's a bad extrovert. Meaning like he bullies people, he extorts, he cheats. But he has good results. He maintains his scores very high. But then he has a bad record, bad names among the lecturers, among other students.
Like he spoiled his image, right?
Yeah, that contributes on attitude-wise, and at the same time, education as well.
I would like to add to Jaswine's point, saying that about the bad attitude. So first of all, we have to understand what does the bad attitude mean. Okay, there are a few meanings. We have to understand what bad attitude that we want in our story. Like for example, as Kumar said, he's being an extrovert or introvert like that. Okay, that's called attitude, but we don't want that kind of attitude. We want a kind of attitude which is bad. Like what Jasmine said, a person who bullies, a person who smokes, a person who talks rude to their friends or to the parents or to elderly people. This is the type of attitudes that we want in our storyline. So we have to focus on that.
And that will be easier to understand.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Could implement more moral values.
Because
which
like
should not
introvert,
be followed.
extrovert, right? Maybe it's not depend on attitude. It's like the habits.
Yes.
So what Stephen is trying to say is that we don't show in our comics what the bad attitude, but we show like a bad education with a good attitude, something like that. Right?
No. What I mean, what Kumar said was introvert and extrovert. Introvert and extrovert is a person's character.
Yeah, okay.
Since you born, you are like that. You won't talk to people much. You can't be socialized. That's called being introvert and extrovert. But in our comic, we are focusing on bad attitude. Bad attitude is like smoking, like taking drugs maybe. So we are trying to highlight here is what's the point of education when you're smoking, when you're taking drugs, when you don't respect elderly people. So we want to focus on that. We can't be comparing extrovert, introvert with education because the extrovert, introvert is character.
Sorry to interrupt, but as you said, smoking, drinking, that is not a bad attitude. That's a bad habit.
Okay,
I
I'm
guess
sorry
you
to
are-
interrupt, guys. I think we are going out of
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
We are discussing about more about what is bad habits and what is good habit, rather than discussing about themes and the storylines. Okay, so do you have any
Yeah.
other suggestions?
So my suggestion is my storyline. There are three characters. So one is a rich guy, a normal man, and a road passerby, which is basically is based from a poor background. Okay. Let's say the normal guy, a guy, is traveling on the road and he met an accident. So what this rich guy does is he sees the guy, he just ignore and he goes. And the poor guy just pass by the road where the normal guy met an accident. So what these guys do is he call an ambulance, stay with him and assist him throughout the guy reach hospital. So my storyline is this. But
Your storyline is like a good Samaritan story, right?
yeah. So what I'm trying to say here is education, where the rich guy is more educated, he has more money, but his lack of attitude, lack of humanity. So he didn't respect a human who needs help. So
I'm
that's
sorry to interrupt, Praveen, but you are saying from the starting of your story, you are saying rich guy and poor guy. You never even mention about educated and not educated person.
yeah. But basically,
Okay.
But basically, a rich guy normally is well educated. You can't see.
No, it's not necessarily a rich guy must be well educated, and a person who is poor is not educated.
I'm
It
sorry
can be
to
anything
interrupt,
also.
Stephen, but we can bring up the story that way.
It's just a story.
Story,
Yeah.
it's just an imagination.
But
it's
sorry
just
to
a story.
interrupt, guys. But what was the idea is if you do like that story, which is the poor guy is not educated, the less guy. So when because our comic is written by the people that it's universal, so everyone is read the comic. So it's like if you demotivates
Yeah.
the poor students, so they feel like, oh, we are poor, we cannot study. So it's like demotivating. So we don't want like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a very
that's
good
my
point.
point.
That's what I'm trying to mean. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you're poor, you're uneducated, and if you're rich, you're well educated. So it can be anything. So we can't bring up a story like that.
Okay, guys, but okay, I have a suggestion here. Okay, all of you guys' ideas are very good and very innovative at the same time. But to make it more simple, because we're gonna make our comic in one page,
One page,
which
yeah.
maybe consists of 9 images.
Yeah.
So how about, okay, I have an idea basically. It's about a student, a small guy, maybe studying in standard 6 or something. Okay, he have his grades, you know. Okay, as we know, we have a report card, right? So
Yeah.
we need to show our parents to get our signature.
Yeah.
So this guy, this student, he's not smart. not smart or not hardworking. Maybe he's smart, but he's not hardworking enough to obtain a good result. So, but maybe he fails all his subjects. Maybe 5 subjects, he fails all of them. So when as we know, the report card also contains the comment by the teacher, by the class teacher, right? So, but but educationally he's not very good, but attitude-wise very good, which means he like to cooperate in class, he listens, he keep quiet, he help the teachers, he help his friends, he cooperate in class, he have all kind of good attitudes of a good student need to have. So the teacher writes a good comment and his grades are bad. So when he shows that to his father or his parents, anyone, so the father reads, they ask, you get a bad grades, why? So he said, no, Cindy, I'm not able to, I'm not competitive enough. But when the father sees a good comment by the teacher, the father gets excited. He's okay. At least my son is not educated. He's not clever, but still he's good by heart. Rather than he's educated and he's bad by his attitude. It's my simple concept. And what do you guys think about it?
It's a nice concept to hear, but we have to think about like characters and what the dialogues that we're gonna talk. If we're gonna stick with it. It's what we have. It's same as our team. Our team is attitude is more important than education. So what your story applies to our team. So I agree of taking that storyline for our mind community 1.
I would like to agree because according to attitude-wise and education-wise, attitude-wise he wins his parents' heart, he wins the teacher's heart, and he wins other students' respect as well. But education-wise, he can cope up if he puts more effort to it.
Exactly. It means that if you are bad in education, you still can work hard and work on it. Rather than if you have a bad attitude, it's very hard for you to work on
because you already have a bad name behind it.
Exactly. And one more is that the moral value that we're going to say is that exactly the thing that we discussed.
Yes.
And one more is that we are encouraging the parents to support good attitude and not to push their kids to excel in the studies only rather than have a bad attitude. Okay, so that's my basic ideas. So I think we can discuss about the
I
characters.
agree with your point.
Yeah, so actually what Yusuf said is, I agree with what he did because it doesn't only show our comic strip doesn't show only for the kids, students. It also shows how parents should treat their kids.
As well as the society, because the society this is not intelligent student is he's a bad guy because he's not intelligent. But maybe he's a good guy, good in attitude, but because not all the guys is intelligent in studies.
This
They are
message
good in their own qualities.
This message will actually motivate 3 people. One is the young children. Second is the parents. Third is the teacher. First, the young kids, because as you all said, a bad grade doesn't mean his attitude is bad. They still can excel. They still have the motivation to study well and get good results. Second is the parents, as you said, Nata. Like how should parents treat their kids? Third is the teachers. We have forgotten this. We are not saying yet, but the teachers. It's good to see a teacher who identifies student with a good attitude. Because normally if you see like our teachers, even the grade is not good, the teacher won't really like the student because for teachers grade does matter. Okay. But in our story we are showing the teacher is identifying the student to be a good person. So this is a very good message for the society.
Don't judge the book by its cover.
Yeah, but I partially agree because how are we going to show that a person is, like say the person has a good character in the story? For example, like what you said earlier, is a caring and a helpful person.
Okay,
Right?
answer
So
to your
how-
question.
yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Answer to the question. You said how are we gonna show the person is good? I think we can show the comment stated by the teacher.
Yeah, but we need to show a situation that why the teacher stated that.
Actually, we can show, but we are not as a lengthy.
Yeah, we want to cut
Not
it
as
short
a lengthy,
and simple.
yeah. Not as a lengthy space.
Yeah,
We
but-
only use one page, right?
Yeah, but basically, we as a person who going to do the comic strip understands that situation.
Mhm.
What about the outsiders? When they're going to read, they'll be thinking, why suddenly the teacher writes about this in the comment book?
Because if
In the
you're
report
going
card?
in a flow, like starting, the sun is coming, he's showing up his report card, then in following that plot story, how could you insert suddenly a different plot into it? Suddenly showing the guy is very nice.
Yeah, because you got to show what makes the guy what makes the teacher to say that student is a good person?
Okay, actually,
That's
I
what
agree
it
with
is.
you. You have a good point. But then, if we add, okay, how the teacher evaluate the student, it gonna add up on the complexity of the story. Okay, as we discussed on the first video, we're gonna make sure that it's simple, it's nice, and it's not hard.
Short and simple.
Short and simple and quite nice. So as you know, we're gonna make it in a page which consists of at least of 9 illustrations. So I think it would be better we put like as much as few characters as possible. Maybe a father, students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you want to show that kid is helping others, it will need more than one.
More space and
More space.
Okay,
You
guys.
only use one plot place, like in the house. The situation is happening in the house. So the student come, he show his report card to his father, so the father see. So if you do like show his character in the story, it give a different place, like school, different place. So
Okay, okay, guys,
so
let's.
it's confusing.
Okay,
That will
guys.
be draggy as well.
Okay, guys, let's talk about how many characters, how many plot, and how the dialogues about the story. First, as Yusuf said,
I think we better stick to
there are 2 characters,
Okay.
the son and the father.
Okay.
Do we have a name for the son?
We don't actually
We
in,
don't
in the
need-
comic strip we don't
need
need a
I mean, like maybe the son can. I mean, the father can draw it. Yes, Tommy, like that. No.
Yes,
Anything,
son,
it could be
yeah,
anything.
we can just
Son.
use son and dad.
That, son and
Okay,
dad.
son and dad. There will be only 2 characters.
Okay.
Okay, what are the dialogues? It's very important.
Okay. First scene, it happens in the house. Okay.
I mean,
Coming
the
from
whole
the school.
scene is going to happen in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
So
The
it's
setting
coming
will be the house.
from the coming to us from the school.
Okay.
Yeah, bringing the report card.
Bring the
With
report card.
With the ground face, with the sad face.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why I was
yes.
wondering how he going to show his
Show his
dad
report
card.
report card.
Okay. So what will be the first dialogue? Who gonna start it?
Maybe,
Maybe the dad will ask, lah, why are you so...
No, maybe in the first picture we don't need the dialogue. It's just we show the sad
The
face of
sad
the kid
face.
Entering the house.
entering
Entering
the
the
house.
house.
No, in his head
You know,
there's
so
a report card.
Okay.
You feel confusing. Want to show or not to show like
He's
that.
demotivated to show.
And the second picture, I think.
Sorry to interrupt, but we need to show that that's in the hand it's a report card. So
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to
yeah,
write
yeah,
the
yeah,
report
yeah,
card.
It's a
yeah,
report
yeah.
card.
It's a book on top of it, report card.
Report card.
Yeah.
Okay, the second picture, I think it's like the son handing the report card to the father, saying like, "Hey, Dad, I got a report card from school. Here, maybe have a look." Something.
His father also curiously take the report card.
Okay, the father take
He's actually shocked to see all F lah. So we put a few subjects there, like 5 subjects. Then F.
That's why he's failed all the subjects.
Yeah.
Fill all the subject. Then the dad is asking like
What happened?
why son,
Why
what
so-
happened? Then the son says something. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Is there like another picture, next picture?
Next
Next
picture.
picture.
Next
As
picture.
Yusuf said, lah, he has no time to cope up with the studies.
No,
He
I'm
was
not
able to cope up.
be competitive enough in the class
Yes.
and such. And later, the next picture, we saw the father reading the comments.
That's
The
another
teacher's
section.
teacher's comments.
Okay.
Okay, and the father saying the
Then
dialogue
there's
by
not
hugging his
his
student.
face.
the comments, he write like something, good qualities. Like,
We write good qualities in the comments to show that he has a good attitude,
Yeah.
even though
He has gained some respect from other teachers.
And the last scene is hugging the son.
The son saying that at least you never deserve, at least you never get a good grades in your studies. I'm very proud, at least you get a good comment. Continue to be like this when you reach adult or something.
Oh, okay, that's
So
very
it's
nice.
encouraging his son to be a good guy.
that show our moral side.
And we can work about on the studies. We can put in more tuitions and such.
Yeah.
Showing that father actually care about the grades, and he do care about the grades, but he would value more his good attitudes. So he's working on his grades.
That's our last picture.
Picture.
That's the last
but then
one.
the dialogue we should
Cut it short,
Yeah,
short and sweet.
because
It's just
going-
now we're discussing about the basic rough ideas. When we do our comic strip, we'll discuss more precisely what we're going to talk about.
Okay, I think we already have the idea, plot, the characters, everything. Can Yusuf summarize and conclude all the?
is there anything else we need? Don't think so, right?
I don't think so. Do anyone have any other suggestion
Yeah.
or anything?
Okay, everyone is clear about it, right? Okay, we're going to do this for the first version of the comic strip we're going to do. So, can you summarize?
Okay, so our story is basically attitudes. Attitude is more important than education. So story is about the son and the dad. So the first picture is about the son getting inside the house, wondering how he's going to show his dad about the report card. Second picture is he's handing over his report card to dad and wondering what dad is going to tell about his result.
Waiting for
And,
the reaction.
yeah, and the dad also is curious about what the son got in his mark, passing mark. So the third picture is about the dad opened the report card and sees all his son grade. So basically he get all F, 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 and his mark is poor. And the fourth picture, the dad reads the comment that the teacher write that was his son, even though his son didn't get a good mark in his studies, but still he's a good person. Yeah. So that's the fourth picture. The fifth picture is about the dad hugging his son and saying that
He's proud.
he's proud of his son.
Still motivate the son.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are clear about
Clear
it.
the way.
Yes.
Sure.
So that marks the end of our group discussion video 2.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
For
Thank you
cooperation.
for cooperation.
See you all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.